Hi there. Different video today. This is not my thoughts and opinions. Thought I was going to do, like I don't need my disclaimers except for I swear, because I might well do that because big bag of bullshit, right? I've just had a conversation with this bloke on the phone from Opos, Opos, Capquest, right? I've had this letter the other day to Kerry Howitt, right? I've not gone by Kerry Howitt in bloody years. And it says that on the 1st of June 2023, they assigned ownership of my credit agreement previously with Shop Direct with reference number blah 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 to Arrow Poplar Designated Activity Company, right? £173.33, right? And and then on that's Arrow on the Opos letter, it says on there that I can, with our client's permission, we can reduce your balance to £43.33, which represents a significant saving. Paying this reduced amount will settle the debt in full, right? Which is kind of tempting, right? Except for the fact that I've not had anything on credit for 20 years, over 20 years, not a single fucking thing, right? Don't do credit. When I was like 30, 31, I got myself in trouble. I had, I believed this bullshit that you've got to get shit on credit. You've got to pay, like your money should go on things that you can't afford, but somebody else will pay it for you, and then you just pay extra for it by paying for it in bits. And I fell into that trap. I was a young person and I fell into the fucking trap of getting things on tick. And my mum, God rest her bloody blessful soul, came and she saw it. I'd got the bailiffs at the door, basically. My mum came round, she went through every fucking piece of paper I got, every single debt that I got, and she wiped them all off, right? And shame. It was shame that did it, and respect for my mum. And since that day, since I was 30, so 20 odd years ago, 31, 32, so it's over 20 years, I've never got a thing on credit because I respect what my mum did for me, and I'm never getting in that position again. If I can't afford it, I ain't getting it, right? So I know that I have no debt, right? I've just rang up, I've spoke to this fucking shitty bloke who's sitting there. He's got my old address of where I used to live. Apparently it's that address in Loughborough. But I left Loughborough, I ended up in a women's refuge when I split up with second husband, like literally, oh God, psychopath, right? Ended up in a women's refuge, moved over to Leicester in 2001, right? According to this dude that I finally managed to get something out of on the phone, I had, Kerry Howitt, not Kerry Ann Howitt, the name I go by, Kerry Howitt, and we had an argument before that. He wouldn't let me fucking come with the fact that it's not my debt. He's like, no, you need to provide a date of, you need to provide your birth certificate, like some proof of name. I'm like, no, my name is Kerry Howitt. That's what's on my birth certificate. Kerry Howitt, middle name man. I've been hyphenated since I was 15 years of age. I wouldn't have I never go for anything under Kerry Howitt. I do not use that name. And he's like, well, you're going to have to go and get proof of your name and whatever, because you can't pass the security checks to talk about it. I'm like, no, that is my name. This is me. That is my birth name. If I was to give you my birth certificate, that is the name that I would have on it. It's just that that's not the name that I use. Anyway, he's going through, like, give me, like, say, Scottish fellow, like, but it was basically, give me your bank account detail. Like, he was asking, and he's like, and so is this phone number, and he got my email address. He's like, so this is your phone number, and we have your home phone number down as how? And eventually I got to the end of it, right? And I'm like, right, okay, so what you're telling me, what he said is that it was an Argos editions account, right? Never bought anything from Argos Editions in my fucking life. And it was taken out from my old address in Loughborough in 2005. How have you got my address now then? For a start off, how do you have my email address? As far as I know, I didn't have that. Well, I might have done, actually. I've had my email address for fucking ever. Like, does this mean that there's somebody out there with my details taking stuff up? Like, but how would anybody have that address? I am lost, right? But this bloke was really fucking shitty with me, so I got really fucking shitty back. And in the end, I'm like, so this was, you're saying that this was taken out in 2005. He's going on, like, arguing with me, and like literally talking over the top of me, and like, if you'll just listen to me, I'm telling you this, and I'm like, look, babe. I went sickly sweet at the end of the conversation. I'm like, thank you so much for speaking. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for He didn't know what to fucking do, bless him. I just fucking trauma offensive, the twat. But he was getting really shitty with me. No, I need your details first. I'm like, I'm not giving you my details. I'm giving you no more details. You already have too much on me. I'm not giving you anything else for your list of details of me, because it's not even my debt. Well, we need to get through this stuff before we get to that conversation. No, we fucking don't. This alleged debt was 4 years after I even bloody lived there. He's going on, what you need to do is you need to go, I'll give you this number, you need to go to this number, you need to register like it as a fraud and whatever, and then you need to come back to us and you need to bring us proof of this. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry, this isn't my debt. If this, like, I didn't even live there. If we come down to me being up in a court of law, right, I can prove that I did not live at that address there, and the person that lived there at that address then can prove that I didn't live there, because the fucking mortgage is under their name and has been since whenever they bought their house. I left in 2001. Me and the kids left. Husband kicked me out and stayed there himself because like a bastard, I say. But like literally, it might well have fucking been him, to be fair, because he is a con man as well. But no, he didn't live there that long. Pretty sure he didn't live there that long. I don't know, don't want to know, don't want to think about the man. You know, you do that really, don't you? But this guy is basically asking me all these questions before I can even get to the point. Then he's saying, you need to go round, you need to jump through these hoops. And I'm like, literally, why are you asking me to do your job for you? I'm not asking you. Like, no, this is not my job if you want to prove this and whatever. I'm like, literally, if this gets in a court of law, and you're perfectly welcome to take it there, because this ain't my fucking debt, I can prove that I didn't live there at that particular time. And like literally, he's going by all this stuff, and I'm like, look, like, stop talking for a minute. All I'm saying, all I'm asking is, this debt, was it not? Just answer this one question. This debt this account was taken out in 2005. Is that what you said? Yes or no? He said, that's what it says in front of me. Yes. I'm like, right, then it's not my debt, because I wasn't fucking living there. And if you want to take me for court for it, like, fine, but I'm not going out of my way, jumping through fucking hoops, doing somebody else's job. It's not my job. And it's like, right, fine, don't care whose job it is, I ain't doing it. You're the one that's brought this to me. You're the one that's asking me for money that I don't fucking owe. And literally, if I did get things out on credit, Shop Direct, what did it say? Shop Direct? Yeah, Shop Direct brackets Carvel, Carval, right? Apparently that's Argos Editions. They run Argos Editions. Do Argos even do editions now? Apart from anything else, this is fucking 2005. This is a 20-year-old debt. Can they even fucking do that? No, I'm lots of, I don't know, it just reeked of scam to me. You know what I mean? Everybody, it's obviously a Scottish company because the bloke I spoke to was Scottish, and there were two people like telling you to hang on in Scottish fucking accents. One of them, a girl, couldn't even understand what she was saying. It was like just like a little mouse just saying something, and then it'd just go back to the waiting music and whatever. But this guy was rude and abusive, and in turn, I was, well, I wasn't abusive, but I was fucking rude because I'm like, I had to on several occasions tell him to stop asking for my personal details. But what bothers me is that he had my personal details. He has my fucking phone number now. He has my address. He had my old address when I lived in Loughborough that I left in 2001. He's amended my name now. So literally, if this is some fucking sort of scam, now he's got my fucking actual name, and that won't be help. Do you know what I mean? I've got off the phone and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? When I opened that letter the other day, I'm like, what the fuck is this all about? Because I know for a fact I haven't had anything, zero on credit since about 2002, 2003, I think, because I just got with my last husband, and it was when I just got with him, I think, when my mum sorted it all out. And so like 20 years, right? Over 20 years, not a single thing on credit. Otherwise, I might have been taken in by this, and them saying, we just want a third of what you owe, which I don't owe. But if they'd picked somebody, if this is a scam of some sort, it looks really fucking, legit. All the letter shit looks legit. But I was like, when I opened the letter, I'm like, I need to ring them. And then today, I'm just like, I need to fucking ring these people. My Lecky machines stopped working, so I had to ring them. And I'm like, right, while I'm on the phone, I'm going to ring these bloody people. And I got onto fucking nasty shitbag McBob, and he's just pumping me for all my fucking details before we could even get going. And then when we got going, it's like, I told you it weren't fucking me. I knew it weren't me. So somebody, 4 years after I left a property, I didn't even meet the people. I'd left, and my ex-husband sold the property to the people who had it after. And the people round us, like, we'd done the right to buy thing. So we were on a council estate. So the people round us weren't house buyers. And I think he sold it to an Indian family. But it's like, these people wouldn't have my information because all of my stuff, my ex-husband burnt all of my stuff and all my daughter's things on a massive bonfire in the back garden. So there's nothing that they would have my details from. I am just lost. Like, literally, if anybody can give me if anybody's heard anything dodgy to do with this Capquest, Opos, or fucking Arrow. I think Arrow are the people who they're saying that Arrow. But like, literally, that's all it has at the top is just the name, and this letter was printed. This letter is dated, and with the arrow thing as well. Just the name, and this letter is dated. You have to go searching around the back to find some way to fucking contact him. It's saying to do it all online. And if I had actually got things out on credit, I would have been tempted by that, just paying it off. Oh, this must be so-and-so that I had. But no, I've not had anything on credit, so it couldn't be me. So, like, has anybody else had anything dodgy with these people, basically? Have they just attempted to scam me? Because what it did in the end, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going round and jumping through hoops. I don't owe this. It is not my debt. And if you want to take it to a court of law, it's blatantly provable that it's not my debt. And he's like, well, all right then. Well, if you're not going to do that, then I'll just wipe the debt off the system. And I'm like, right, okay, we'll do that then. And he's like, well, yeah, but obviously that this is some kind of fraud, so you need to get in contact with the. It's like, no, I don't. You've tried to get money that I don't owe, and the desired outcome has been reached. You've wiped it off because I don't fucking know it. And then I was like, and he's like, right, okay then. Well, at the end of this call, there's going to be a bit like an automated. I'd switched off. It's like, I ain't doing anything else, mate. You've already taken my time and my bloody phone bill while I've been sat there waiting. God knows what. Like, maybe it's the phone number is a scam as what. I'm so cynical. I'm a Virgo. What can you do? And part of my business is fucking sniffing out scammers, for fuck's sake. So I am really wary, and occasionally I do call it wrong because I'm so used to scammers. I live my life on Facebook, for fuck's sake. They're promoted on there. So it's like, literally, I am overly cynical, but surely, I don't know, just please leave some comments, any comments. Just, am I going insane? Because that's how I feel right now. Has this just happened to me? What the fuck just happened to me? How does this man from a debt collection agency know my fucking life details? How does he know all of this? This address, my old address from fucking over 20 years ago. How? My email address, like, am I in danger now? Like, you know, not danger, like, you know, nobody's going to come around and stab me in my sleeve, hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, you never do know, really. I do piss off some people, and I'm kind of, like, sort of, like, straight up on the Freemasons 24/7, but, you know what I mean? But it's like, oh, I'm just lost. Please leave me comments. Please talk to me about this, because I feel like I'm gone mad. I don't get what just happened to me. I will be back with something that hopefully makes a bit more sense. Hopefully makes a bit more sense. You should have been in my dream last night, mate. Simon Cowell is my next bugbear. I don't know. I just go where they tell me to go. But yeah, so thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.